Alright, so the second time we're discussing is when quốc ngữ, a Latin script, began to become the official script that was being taught to the new generation of Vietnamese people during the colonial period. This new generation would only know this script. This new generation and all the generations after it would only be taught quốc ngữ. All works of Vietnamese literature, its history, was all written down in chữ Hán and chữ Nôm, scripts that look very different from quốc ngữ. So for the first time, there was a whole generation of Vietnamese people that could not read about their own past, about their culture, about previous works of literature that their own people made. So it's this first generation that was coming up and they were completely disconnected from that past, their own past. All these works from the last thousands of years, they could not read now. It's just a disconnect with their own identity. At the same time, the French colonial system, French domination, was about assimilating people to French culture and French language in order to civilize the people, in order to save the people. They had to be French. They had to assimilate to these French customs. There was even less incentive for the Vietnamese people to kind of look into their own history and past. Now, don't get me wrong, it was a lot easier to teach the masses with quốc ngữ. It was a lot more convenient to learn than chữ Nôm. Surprisingly enough, quốc ngữ and different forms of French media like newspapers, journals, and whatnot actually gave the Vietnamese people a way to express themselves and to create their own kind of national identity and develop their own language. One of these things that they did with this new language, this new writing system, would create pamphlets, educate people on like revolutionary ideas in order to find their own independence, because they were learning about different forms of government as well. So the Vietnamese actually used this to resist French domination.